Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Wow, just wow, we hit 21,000 subscribers. 21,000 humans, mostly bots or fake accounts my wife and dog made up probably, and some of you just lurking about, but still, 21,000, that's kind of impressive, especially since I've only been doing this for just over 1 year.
Still no bitches.
Today, I thought we would do something a little different, a little personal, a little chaotic. Think of it as a highlight reel, the best of me and my statues, my weird clips, and my take on why the industry is not dead or dying. So thank you to all 5 of you that have been supporting me, and here are my 13 reasons why I love this YouTube thing, the community, and why the statue industry is booming. Now, let's get into it.
Uh-oh, buckle up, bitch.
Welcome back, YouTube, and thanks for tuning. Welcome back, YouTube, and thanks for tuning in to. Welcome back, collectors, and thanks for tuning in. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back, YouTube, and thanks for tuning in to. Welcome back to Comic Statues Unleashed. Welcome back, collectors and statue enthusiasts, to Comic. Welcome back, YouTube, and thanks for tuning in to Comic Statues Unleashed. Welcome back, collectors, and thanks for tuning in to Comic Statues Unleashed, your go-to channel for all things related to large-scale comic-inspired statues. A quick reminder, because some people still ask, and I'm still kind of proud of it, no, my channel is not monetized, and that's by choice. I don't have sponsors, I don't have affiliate links, and I don't get kickbacks for praising a statue. I keep this channel unmonetized because I want to stay unbiased, honest, and free to say exactly what I want without worrying about algorithms, payouts, or industry politics. I make the videos I genuinely want to see, not the videos I'm pressured to make, and that freedom is priceless. Also, I never want this to be a job or a chore. This is my joy, and I love that. Another key component of this YouTube journey is that at the end of the day, I make videos I want to watch. Videos that feel relaxing, interesting, cinematic, and full of passion. No clickbait, no negativity, no fake hype. Just real collecting, real enthusiasm, and real storytelling. It keeps me excited, and if it entertains you along the way, that's the bonus. One of the unexpected perks of this endeavor has been the joy of learning to edit and growing as a creator. When I started editing, I thought it was just cutting and clipping clips together. Now I realize the art of it, and it basically boils down to being a wizard with a laptop. Learning to edit taught me patience, creativity, and also how to make the Hulk twerk to some Juvenile. And of course, there's the random clips, the ones that make zero sense to anyone but me.
Who's the veiny ballsack?
I declare bankruptcy!
I am never going to financially recover from this.
What was my type? Mature Navajo bitches.
And somehow they work. Or don't, I can't really tell.
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
They make me laugh, that's what's important. This is why editing is both my therapy and my version of chaos magic. And yes, damn bro will never die.
Damn, bro, you must get bitches.
Still no bitches.
Oh, well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Ah yes, the holiday specials, where I somehow turned a love of comic statues into, well, whatever this is. I've worn costumes, made ridiculous jokes, and maybe cried a little over a Christmas lights malfunction. But you know what? You guys loved it, and that's what counts. Well, actually no, this was my least successful avenue, but one of the funnest I've done. Aw yeah, MODOK, the little guy with a giant head and an even bigger personality. This guy taught me a lot, like how to accidentally knock over a $1,000 statue while trying to make a funny TikTok, all the while smiling like an idiot. I mean, sometimes you just need a hug. Don't judge, we connect, and it's real moments like this that remind me why I collect. It's about connecting with characters, stories, and sometimes big-ass heads. Fun fact though, this video had the most sexual innuendos ever crammed into a single video.
Are you in love? I am in love. Are you in love? I'm in love too. I agree.
First things first, I need to tell you all, this is easily my favorite piece right now. I have zero connection with this character, but literally can't stop smiling and laughing at the sheer obscurity and audacity this piece elicits. The moment I removed the tissue and saw him, I started laughing. This is the piece for me that just elicits pure joy, and the fact that it's so impeccably well done is just a bonus. Sorry, I just had to share that with you. I'm having way too much fun with this guy.
He is exactly like you in every way. Except 1/8 your size.
Breathtaking. I shall call him Mini-Me.
One of the biggest joys for me isn't just posing a statue or reviewing the sculpt, it's diving into the actual story behind the characters. I love researching comic history, the retcons, the evolutions, the psychological layers, the symbolism behind the designs. Whether I'm reviewing a Prime 1 showstopper or painting a 3D printed juggernaut the size of a large child, I bring the same mindset. Learn the character, understand the character's motivation, and let the art reflect the mythology. It makes every piece more meaningful and lets me bring you a deeper experience instead of just, here's the paint, or here's the base, and here's the statue. Nothing worse, in my opinion, than hearing a reviewer say, it's a nice blue, and it has great presence with no underlying context. I want more from my videos and reviews than that. This is also why I don't collect movie-inspired pieces. I like comic-based statues with history and canon, not statues of famous movie stars as characters. But first, some backstory on this obscure... some backstory on her. But first, a little backstory on this character. And of course, I need to take a moment for my Hugo. He was my standard issue Yorkshire Terrier for scale reference, a way for members to have a real-life visual representation of size and presence. My little sidekick, my chaos enforcer, my friend, was always part of the videos and reviews, even if he didn't know it. He kept me laughing, kept me grounded, and honestly, this milestone wouldn't feel the same without remembering him. He's been gone for a little while now, and the display is definitely missing his enormous presence. But before I go any further, I want to give a huge amount of credit where it is due. My wife.
Borat.
The backbone of this entire journey. Everything you see on this channel, the room tours, the Prime 1 behemoths, the custom pieces, the late nights shooting footage, none of it would exist without my wife.
Peeling up potatoes, trying not to fart.
Thank you, Linda.
I just let out a little one. It's my little secret.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh!
I know. I have to live with you.
She's been my constant support, my reality check, my hype squad, and honestly, the person who makes this entire hobby feel meaningful.
What?
It's a stupid idea! You're a stupid man! A stupid, stupid man!
Ow! You're hurting me!
She's the first one to get excited when a new statue is inbound, the first one to say, you should make a video on that, and the first one who reminds me that collecting is supposed to be fun. Her passion fuels mine, and this channel exists because we built it together. And I still can't believe she hasn't divorced me yet with all of these statues I have.
Why do you always announce them to me before you do them? Are you trying to get a rise out of me? Are you happy now? Is this what you want?
An all-time great moment during this venture was when I received a container full of pieces. Most were mine, to be honest, but there were some consolidated orders for some other people. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be undertaking something like that. This was just about 1 year ago today as I make this video. I received multiple pieces all at once, and they were all massive units to say the least. Good thing I have a warehouse. After patiently waiting what seemed like an eternity, I finally had my cargo container land and shipped to me. Just for some size reference, here I am in front of one of the 3 pallets. Shout out to the awesome branded swag as well. Once unloaded and stacked in the garage, you really get a sense of the size and scope of these pieces. There are moments in collecting that feel almost unreal, like a piece you've only ever seen on screens suddenly exists and is in your hands. When my 1/3 Hulk arrived, and especially when I finally unboxed my long sought after Thanos on throne, I was a complete mess of joy. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. I hugged those statues like long lost friends. I couldn't stop smiling. It felt like every late night hunt, every waitlist gamble, and every maybe one day suddenly paid off. These weren't just statues showing up at my door. These were grails arriving in my life. And in that moment, I wasn't just a collector. I was a kid again, and it was perfect. To this day, these pieces still make me smile every time I see them. All kidding aside, this thing is a monster, heavy and huge to say the least. I mean, he's literally bigger than most toddlers at this point.
At that moment, I was 100% sure I was going to be molested.
So you weren't molested?
No, that wasn't until 4 or 5 years later.
Of course, it goes without saying that none of this would exist without you guys. The comments, the fan art, the laughs, the hurtful shaming and insults, and even the shared chaos. It all matters. Shoutouts to my worldwide following. You both kick ass. Seriously though, everyone in this amazing community is great. You're the reason I keep doing this, and why my house is slowly turning into a statue warehouse. All 5 of you out there have really made this an enjoyable and memorable experience. And all the other jerks and haters who continually tune in as well, you're welcome too. Thanks. You know what was most surprising about this whole debacle I call a joy? When I got into this hobby, I expected the statues. I expected the price tags. I even expected the occasional waitlist heartbreak. But what I never expected were the boxes.
Look inside. Is my in a box?
I thought I was collecting statues. Beautiful, majestic, heroic statues. What I didn't realize is that I was actually signing up to collect boxes. Giant, industrial strength, life-ruining boxes. The kind of boxes that make you question your life choices when you wake up at 2 in the morning in a panic and sweat. I mean, these things don't just sit quietly either. No, they multiply, they expand, they migrate into new territories of the house like an invasive species. I've got boxes stacked so high, I'm pretty sure they've achieved sentience. At this point, I'm not relocating them, I'm negotiating with them.
Yes, that's concerning.
And the worst part, I can't get rid of them. Because if you're a collector, you already know, the moment, and I mean the moment you throw out a box, that's the day you decide to sell that statue. So here I am, suffocating under cardboard, starring in my own personal episode of Hoarders Deluxe Collector Edition, of course, wondering how my hobby turned into an Olympic sport. But hey, at least the statues look amazing. And I mean, I was able to make a video about relocating them to my warehouse. So here's a little perspective to see what each box is from. A quarter scale statue might look elegant on a shelf, but the box is a space-hogging beast the size of a mini fridge. And larger scale statues, well, typically they have 2, 3, or 4 boxes to them. Now, let's get to work. But first, coffee. Just a little quick time lapse of me loading up all those boxes from the garage. A buddy of mine came over with one of our trucks from the warehouse just to get them all together. It actually filled up the entire truck, and I'm glad I didn't have more because they would not have had room. Here we have the final resting place for these cardboard insurance policies until I need them. Thankfully, I have a vast amount of space at my warehouse to house all of these without interfering with anything at all. And a quick shot of us forklifting these up to the top of the warehouse to the storage area. Health and safety in full effect here, so all's good. And finally, all set up and put away. Also note, the few I have without shipping boxes, I simply wrapped in shrink wrap to help protect them and keep them dust-free, clean in case I ever need them. And before we jump into my closing / future endeavors, I want to address something I keep seeing in the community. All of the negativity, all of the doom and gloom talk, all of the claims that the statue industry is collapsing. Honestly, I disagree. What's happening isn't death, it's a transcension. Collectors aren't quitting, they are becoming more thoughtful, more selective, more adaptive, and more appreciative. It's returning to what it was before the big COVID boom. People aren't buying every single thing that drops, and thank God for that. They are choosing pieces that mean something. They are slowing down, enjoying what they have, and reconnecting with the actual passion behind collecting. If anything, the hobby is healthier than ever. Companies are adapting, artists are being recognized, and 3D printing is exploding creatively. The collectors, myself included, are curating, not consuming mindlessly. That's growth, that's maturity, and that's why I'm still here, still excited, and still celebrating this hobby with you. Yes, prices are up, but so is the quality of the sculpts and the size of the pieces. Heck, the prices of everything are up across the board, and there will always be delays, poor communication, and the occasional commissioner going bankrupt, which all suck, but unfortunately are unavoidable. Never look at these as investments or guaranteed sales. Anything can happen, as we have all seen and witnessed in this past few months. My best advice to you, other than not getting into this hobby at all, would be to never overextend yourself for these things. They are not necessities. Collect responsibly and always within your means. And maybe don't go overboard like I did. Find the pieces that speak to you and that you will keep and cherish, because they represent something deeper to you than just a painted rock on your shelf. Curate your personal vision and love it forever. So yeah, 21,000 subs, a lot of memories, a lot of laughs, a lot of damn bro,
you must get bitches.
and this isn't the end. It's just the beginning. We've got more statues, more clips, and yes, probably more hugging Hulk moments coming your way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you for letting me share this weird, wonderful, slightly chaotic journey with you. Now, let's see if we can make it to 35,000 without knocking over any more statues. Probably not, but worth a shot. What's next for me, you ask? Well, I have undertaken the next evolutionary step. I've commissioned 3 custom pieces to be 3D printed in massive quarter scale. They are all ready now, and I'll be picking them up this week. I will be painting them myself, and I know you're thinking, I must be a superb, experienced, expert painter.
Wrong.
And you would be completely wrong. But hey, life is about trying new things and expanding your joy. What do I have to lose except my house, wife, bank account, respect, and your admiration? Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Until we meet again, keep your passion for collecting alive and your love for superheroes soaring.
is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.